Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to show you the first part of my October empties since I am doing it in two parts now. So this is pretty much what I've melted from the 1st to the 15th. And these are the ones that I melted that I did not really care for. So this one is Swanky by House of Ushers, I guess. Honestly, I don't know because it doesn't say. I thought it was. But this one is called Swanky and it is blueberry sugar cookie dough. And I put this in a 24-watt warmer and holy cow, this sucker was strong. It performed phenomenally. It was just so strong, but it was just too bakery for me. I don't know. I just couldn't. I mean, it smells good, but if you like bakery, I think you would like this because the only issue for me is that it was just too bakery for me. So that's that one. This next one is Better Homes and Garden Brownie Pecan Pie. I love this on cold, but I think I would love to eat it because again, it was just too bakery for me, too chocolatey and too bakery, and I couldn't. So I used this in a 24-watt warmer and it performed phenomenally as well. A very strong throw. It's always the ones you don't really like that perform the best, right? So this one is Pumpkin Masquerade by the Bathing Garden, and this is spiced pumpkins, pralines, butter, and cream. And I think I don't like butter scents. This is not the first scent that I melted that has butter or like butter brickle, and I think I'm learning that I don't really care for butter, so I did not like this one. Again, this one I actually melted in a 20-watt Glade warmer and it performed phenomenally. It had a strong throw and I actually had to turn it off before it even fully melted. The top, because I melted two pieces, right? So the top was still completely intact and I had to turn it off because that butter note was just too much for me. So that is that one. And this next one is by Rose Girls. This one is strawberry jam, pina colada, and strawberries and cream. And I still have quite a bit left. I used this in a 24-watt warmer and it had like a medium throw, but towards the end or like recently when I melted it, it had a high throw. And at first the strawberry was the main note, but then it started smelling kind of weird. Like the longer it cured, it just smells like, I don't know, I think it's the pina colada that's just throwing it off for me. I guess I don't like that scent in wax because it really does smell like a pina colada, but I don't know, it just smells kind of weird once it's melted, or I guess it's too strong or something, I don't know. So it did perform really good. I have learned, for me in my house, I do have to use a little piece, so like even this would probably still be too big. I would probably have to cut that in half and use it on a Glade warmer, and it works perfect in my house. So that is Rose Girls there. So that is everything that I melted that I didn't really care for. So this one is Tea Time Tarts. This is Sun-Kissed Sweater Weather, and it is clean, crisp blends of fresh sage, eucalyptus, and juniper berries, and with a kiss of sweet citrus. It really just smelled like sweater weather to me. Maybe just a little bit different, but I mean, honestly, I don't know, because it's been so long since I melted it. I guess I shouldn't say that, right? So to me, it smelled like sweater weather, but it smells really good. It has about a medium performance, and I use this in a tea light warmer and a 24-watt warmer. Next is Sensationals Blackberry Cognac. I love this one. I already purchased backups of it, and this is just a nice deep blackberry scent. It's so good. It's so strong. I use this in a 24-watt and tea light warmer, and it performed beautifully. I loved it. My whole family loves it. So for my whole family to love it, it says something, because they really just think everything smells like lemon, soap, or cinnamon, which makes no sense, but I mean. So this next one here is Pink Bedtime Bath by Wonderberry. And this is mandarin, lavender, chamomile, neroli, lily of the valley, and pink sugar. Now I use this in a 20-watt warmer and I just got like little to no throw. I can smell it amazing on cold. It smells so good. But when I warm it, for some reason, it just did not throw. It just did not throw for me. And let me see here. This next one is Mr. Cratchit's Cider, which is like cinnamon and something cider. It is a really nice cider scent. I put it in a 24 no, 20-watt warmer, and it performed really well. It had a strong throw at first, and then it kind of sizzled off, and the cinnamon kind of sizzled, like toned down a lot, and it was just a really nice cider set without it just being like a straight apple. So it was really, really good. I did purchase this in a clamshell, and like I said, it had a high throw at first, and then it maybe like an hour later went to like a medium throw, but it was really nice. I enjoyed that one. This one is Wild Vine Soapery Lavender Soda, and it's just a really nice lavender soda scent. I melted this one in a 20-watt warmer, and it performed phenomenally. It was very strong. So, and I think she is on Instagram. And then this one is Americana by Southbound, and I think this is like apple, cinnamon, something. It smells like fall. I use this in a tea light and a 24-watt warmer. Again, this performed very, very well. And this really does smell like apples and cinnamon is what it smells like. And it's just a really nice scent, and it performed very well. This next one is Mermaid Tears, which is citrus oils, tropical greens, and salty tears. At first, it just smelled very clean, but towards the end, I did get this back in June. So when I melted this recently, you really did get like a citrusy, salty type of scent. It was really nice. So the notes came out a lot more when I melted it recently than when I first melted it. Because when I first melted it, it just smelled like clean. That's it. But it performed really well. Towards the end, I had this in a 24-watt and a tea light warmer and a Glade warmer, and all of them, it performed really well, but it did perform better towards the latter end. Next one is Front Porch Company. It's Bedtime Kids. I use this in a 20-watt Glade warmer, and it pretty much smells like Honey, I Washed the Kids. I don't know if that's what it is, but that's exactly what it smells like, and it performed really good. This next one is Rocket Candles Aruba Coconut Pink Sands and Mango Sorbet. So that is a lot. This smells like just like a really nice tropical scent without it smelling like suntan lotion or like a fake nasty coconut. It was just a really nice tropical scent, and I had this in a 24-watt, 20-watt, and a tea light warmer, and it performed really good in all of them. I got at least a high, medium to a high throw for that. The next one is Bohemian Solstice, which I believe is like a lime, mandarin, some type of clean scent like that. And I had this in a Glade warmer, and it had about like a medium throw, maybe like a light to medium. This next one is L3 Waxy Wonders Neptune's Neep, and it's rosemary, mint, sea tides, and abalone, which I have no idea what abalone is. This one, again, was one that performed way better when I melted it this last time, these last cubes this last time, than when I melted it when I first got it. So I guess it needs a longer cure time. But it just smells very fresh and clean. You don't get too much of that mint for the rosemary mint. And I believe I use this in all the warmers. So 20-watt, 24-watt, and tea light warmers. In the beginning, it was a very light throw, but towards the end, it was about a medium to high medium. This next one here is another L3 Waxy Wonders, and it is called Mercury the Messenger, and it is barbershop, aftershave, and fresh picked blueberries. And I use this in a 24-watt and a tea light warmer, and I got a high, like a medium to high, oh my gosh, a high, medium to strong throw, and you get a very nice blend of both. It's like so fresh and clean, but you get that blueberry scent. It's so good, and this performed good from the beginning. So this is a really nice one. Next one is Sleepyhead by Rainbow Melts, sweet lavender vanilla, and with soothing hints of, oh my gosh, with hints of soothing mint. So this one smells like a sweet lavender, but it's not a hint of mint. It is like you really get the mint. So if you like mint, I think you would really enjoy this one because the mint is pretty strong in this. I use half of it at a time, and I use it in a 20-watt Glade warmer, and the throw is so good, strong, and it lasts until the morning. So that is a really awesome one. Definite repurchase. The next one is L3 Waxy Wonders TikTok the Croc, and it is tropical wind, salty sea air, and driftwood. Driftwood. This is just a nice, clean ocean like scent. I used this in a Glade warmer, and it's about like a high medium throw. So you know, that was a nice one. Next was another Americana. So I went through 2 of those. Southwind, which is like melon and raw sugar and something like that, but it just smells, I don't really get like a melon scent. It just smells like, I don't even know how to describe it. Honestly, I can't even describe it to you. It just smells so good, and the throw on this is so strong, and it lasts for a long time. And I use this in a 24-watt warmer. It's just like fresh and sweet, and I don't know. You have to smell this one for yourself or have someone else describe it to you, because I cannot. I did use a scrub in Faded Opulence. I didn't really care for the scent in the scrub, but I love her scrub. She has really, really good scrubs, and I should be getting an order sometime this week for scrubs. I don't know. I think all I get is clove. Like, I don't smell soda whatsoever. It just smells like clove, and I don't care for it. But the scrub is actually amazing, so I love it. This one here is Glitterati Raspberry Sangria. It was just a really nice raspberry scent. I really enjoyed it. I used it in a 24-watt warmer, and I feel like the throw though was not, it was like a medium to light throw, but then when I used it in the Glade warmer, it was like a strong throw. So I'm guessing I should use it in the Glade warmer. Next one here is a Snow Globe World. Oh my god, if you watched my haul video when I got this as a sample, you would have known how much I loved it on cold. I loved this thing on cold, because on cold all I really got was like that buttermint minty scent. I can't remember the scent description, but it's like buttermint, mints, chestnuts, and something else weird, like a bakery thing in there, I think. But on warm, I think that chestnut or whatever the other bakery notes are, it came out a lot. And that's all that I smelled, and I just could not, I think it is blended pretty well, but the chestnuts, or man, I wish I knew what else was in there. The other note that was in there was just too much for me. I could not handle it once it was warmed. So I had to turn it off. My husband did not like it, so I had to turn it off, and then I wasn't able to purchase it just because, you know, didn't really care for it. But the throw on this was strong. So that is awesome. And I did use this in a Glade warmer, in case I didn't say that. So the next one is Lego-tastic by L3 Waxy Wonders. And this is Starfruit Mango and Mango Sorbet. Now I like this one. I use this in a 24-watt warmer. It smells nice and fruity, but here's the thing. It is it's like a light to medium throw, and when it did go to medium, it was very short-lived. So this one just did not perform for me really at all. So I like the scent, but the performance wasn't there. Next thing is Colossal Pumpkin Lanterns by the Bathing Garden. This was a sample, and this is like chocolate fudge brownies and pumpkin creme brulee or something like that. It is really, really good. Now it is like a chocolate scent, but it is so good. It's like a, I don't know, the blend of those both together just makes this smell so good. So I had this in a 20-watt warmer, and it performed at a strong, had a strong throw for a long time. I still ended up turning it off while I was still throwing. This next one is Off With Their Heads. Now this is from House of Ushers, and this one was a nice fizzy scent. It was a nice fruity fizzy scent. I melted it in a 20-watt Glade warmer, and it performed really, really, really well. So I really enjoyed that one. This one is Vampiria or whatever, however you say it, by Vintage Chic Scents. And this is Blackberry, Cranberry, Pomegranate Punch. And this smells really nice. It's really like a nice fall fruity type of scent. I had this in a, yeah, it's like a fall fruity scent. Oh, it smells so good. But I had it in a tea light and a 24 watt warmer. And the throw was about medium to high throw. So not the best performance, but I like the scent, but the performance wasn't. I wish it was stronger. So here, I had to look it up because it was killing me. So it's buttermint, salted caramel, brown sugar, and roasted chestnuts. So the salted caramel came out way too much for me on warm. So like on cold, all I could really smell was like just like a sweet minty scent that just smells so unique and different, and it just smelled so good on cold. But on warm, that salted caramel really came out, and it was just too much for me. But if you really like salted caramel, I think you would really enjoy that one. I know it's a huge fan favorite of hers, of like a lot of people that watch her. So follow her. So that is all of my my empties for these past few weeks. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any comments on which warmers I should use or how much wax I should use, please feel free to let me know down below. And thank you for watching. Please feel free to comment, rate, and subscribe, and have a great day.